Shericka Jackson sets a meet record and a Diamond League record in the women's 200 meters at the Brussels Diamond League. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it. Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know the next video drops. Drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also enjoy the content. Please hit the like button, and finally leave your thoughts after the sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. On the ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, the great one herself, Shericka Jackson, did not break the Flojo 200 meter world record, the 35-year-old world record set by Florence Gifford Joyner, as many of us were hoping. But she did manage to set a new meet record and, of note, a Diamond League record. In the women's 200 meters, she blazed to an extremely impressive 21.48, the fourth fastest 200 meter run all time. Incredible. Shericka Jackson now has 3 of the 4 fastest 200 meters ever: 21.41, 21.45 and 21.48. Jackson, who lined up against Anthonique Straw, Jenna Prandini, and Great Britain's Daryl Neita, ended up, as I said, running a meet record and Diamond League record of 21.48 to win. Anthonique Straw of the Bahamas ran 22.31 to take the second spot, and the United States' Jenna Prandini came third in 22.47, with Daryl Neita running 22.59 to come fourth.
Neita in pursuit, but Jackson is away. Jackson against the clock. Let's keep an eye on it. Lights out, arms pumping, the knees are high. Can she get there on the line? Remember 21.34. Oh, she's just outside. 21.
And here as well, Jackson, for me, I think you called it right, Chris. Sometimes you're trying too hard, and she had no one on her shoulder, but she just tightened up ever so slightly. But Jackson will learn from this. She does have that one more opportunity. She'll face, of course, Sha'Carri Richardson of the United States. Perhaps, I don't know which event Sha'Carri Richardson will do, but Jackson, with a few more athletes around her as well, that might have.
As impressive of a run as it was, and I mean, people, 21.48 is seriously impressive. That's a heck of a run. I have to concede that there's a tiny bit of all of us who are just, hoping that she would have managed to remove that world record. But there is one more opportunity.
At the World Championship, I was so close, just a little win, and I would have been the world record holder. But Coach and I have spoken, and I think we are going after it this year. I hope to get it tomorrow. If I do, then that would be probably ease a little pressure off me going into Eugene. But if not, we have another shot at Eugene. And
No, to be honest, people, it is bizarre for me or anyone on the planet Earth to actually be disappointed with a human being running 21.48, a woman in the women's 200 meters. That's an insanely fast time. I mean, I'm talking about so insane it is mind-bending. Diamond League record, meet record, Diamond League record. But, and it's no disrespect to Florence Gifford Joyner, because I'm a huge fan of that young lady, but I guess a 35-year-old record, you're kind of hoping that someone will break it. Of course, we know that the last time she ran, this is the time she laid down.
Going well in lane 3 was Terry, and White not too far away either, but it's Shericka Jackson who's storming away down the home straight here. Look at this. Shericka Jackson completely dominates, 21.82.
And Jackson freely admitted that when she did that run, she was a little tired. And then, of course, there's this insane 21.41 that I can watch over and over again, which she laid down defending her title at the World Championships in Budapest.
Here comes the world champion Jackson. Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has put her stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica. The first since Marlene Honey. And she crosses in 21.41.
Shericka Jackson at the moment, can she hold it? She's storming to victory here. Watch the clock, this is so fast. It's a brilliant.
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. One of the challenges with publicly stating that you're going to break a world record is as follows. Athletes tend to break records when they're not even trying. They're not even thinking about it, because for you to be at your best, you have to be completely relaxed. And looking at that race, she was tight in the shoulders. She did not run the best curve. The curve that she ran in Budapest was actually a much better curve. There were mistakes in the race, but to me, she didn't look as relaxed as in the shoulders, in the cheeks. I guess what I'm saying is, when you say you're going to break the world record, I mean, if you know that you're going to break the world record, once you say that and it becomes public, then the entire world is waiting for you to break the world record. And then there's sort of pressure laid on you. I don't think Florence Griffith Joyner ever said, hey, I'm going to go break the world record. She simply did. Usain Bolt didn't say it. I think it's something that should happen organically. And I really do think that she can do it. Now, I must say to you that since the final of the Diamond League series is going to be in Eugene, Oregon, which is above sea level and on one of the fastest known tracks on the planet, I do think with the right wind, she can possibly break it there. But I have to say that I think psychologically, just having made the public statement, which I'm so, Jamaicans would say I'm a Mariatar for saying that. If you're not Jamaican, rate means really respect, it's not the path I would have gone. But I do think that knowing that the entire world is expecting you to break a world record, and believe me when I say it's not a matter of can she, because technically she already did. She technically did in Budapest. But for me, it's when will she break the world record? And I'm thinking the best chance will be in Eugene. It's probably the fastest track on the planet. It's above sea level, and it tends to have the right kind of wind. So we could probably see that world record broken. But I have to tell you that looking at the race, that 21.48, which is insanely fast, go look at the curve. The latter part of the curve was not as picture perfect as Budapest, and that curve in the 200 meters is essential. And if you look in her face, look at her shoulders, they're tight towards the last 10 meters. I'm no expert, but I'm just telling you what I see with the naked eye. So maybe publicly stating that you're going after the world record might be an issue, but if there's anyone who can get over the psychological barrier here, it has to be Shericka Jackson. I do think Eugene is the perfect place to do this. Like I said, above sea level, one of the fastest tracks on the planet, and the wind tends to be right. Eugene has seen a lot of records, and I think it's the right place. But look, people, 21.48, a meet record of Brussels Diamond League, as well as a Diamond League record, and the 4th fastest 200 meter all time in history by a woman. I mean, there's Flojo, then her, then her, then her. It's incredible. So let's hope for Eugene, and my prayers are with her. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings, and queens. Bless her.